update on our whole adoption process. And as you can see, we're in a different room today. We are at home and actually in my bedroom, believe it or not. It's a really crazy day today. If you're sitting inside in the sun, it's really warm, but if you go outside, it's really cold, hence the scarf. And also, I'm just really self-conscious about this part of my body, so I just don't like to see it generally, so you'll see I keep fiddling with it. Picture up there is actually my mum. She painted it. And, well, it's not a picture of my mum just painted it. Anyways, so our update for our adoption process is actually we're done. All the paperwork side of things. We had to go to a workshop a couple of weeks ago. It was a 2-day thing. We ran on a Friday the whole day, and then a Saturday just the morning. It was really interesting. It was also it was compulsory, so both Gideon and I had to attend it. And basically what they do is they run through a variety of role plays to put you in a situation of the mother who is going through this emotional roller coaster, who's trying to decide whether she must give up her baby or whether it's the right thing. Sorry, it's my tab. Whether it is the right thing for her or not. And they give you role play so that you can understand the situation that she's in and how much of her life she needs to take into consideration, and how a social worker or someone else in the community has to approach the situation, which was quite interesting. And then on the Saturday we were given a role play as to how you tell your child or children that they're adopted and when the best age is for you to do it. Now for me, a lot of the information I had already researched and I had already asked a lot of questions about, but it was nice to interact with other people in the group and you know, to hear their input and how they would deal with it and how it would affect other people in the community as to how I go about telling my child that they're adopted and how it affects other people. So like Gideon and myself, we have already decided that it's something we'll tell them right from the start, you know, even when they're a baby, maybe not all in detail, just, you know, you got 2 mummies. You have one who gave birth to you and who loves you lots and, you know, wanted to look after you, so she gave you to us, and we're like your other parents and we're going to look after you, you know, like something like that. And they also went through like the difficulties in cross-cultural adoptions and how you deal with different aspects of cultural diversity, and I don't know, to get us to think about other things that we'll consider. So for example, whether we'll consider children born from a prostitute, or someone who was on drugs or who smoked, or whether it be an incest relationship like father and daughter, or rape, or where the mom doesn't know who the dad is, or even down to someone who's like schizophrenic or who's in prison, to kind of get us to think outside of the box, which was quite interesting because I thought I knew exactly what I wanted, and just listening to some of the circumstances, it makes you think, have I really decided what I want? And obviously Gideon as well, but we kind of stuck to what we originally thought anyways. And then there's something called a post-adoption agreement, where you can either be for it or against it. You can choose to send or allow a gift to the child from the birth mother and send pictures to the birth mother once a year. It gets sent to the social worker, and then the social worker sends it out to you or to the birth mother. Or you can choose to have a completely closed off adoption and have absolutely no contact. I'm in 2 minds. I think it just depends on the situation and the child that we're looking at. It's something that I will discuss in depth when I am approached with that situation. And then, yeah, Saturday was really just a morning thing. It was just to cover up any other issues that we might have had, or things that you know, came up over the whole interview process. And then on Thursday we had our house visit which really wasn't a lot. We did do a lot of cleaning and we did do a lot of preparations. So we bought like a baby gate and safety plugs and everything, and we kind of put those things in place. We were going to do it anyway, but this kind of like made us, okay, we got to do it now or we're not going to get it done at all. So we went and we did all of that kind of thing. And all she was really looking for was potential dangers or hazards or things that could be a problem later. And she only pointed out one thing, and that's only something we need to look at when baby can walk or crawl. And that's, we've got it's like a cross stand, and then there's a tray that sits on top, so it collapses in on itself. So if a baby pulls it, I can pull the whole thing over. Aside from that though, you know, we passed the house inspection, which is awesome. So now I am waiting for my profile. So we have to put like a photo, family tree kind of thing together, which gets given to a birth mom. And then she has to kind of like pick out of 3 profiles which couple she wants or which person she wants. So I've ordered mine. I made like a photo book. So now I'm waiting for mine to arrive, and then I can send that to the social worker. Sorry, I got like a thing in my throat. And then we need to pay. Obviously we have a fee we need to pay for the orientation. I have no idea what that fee is. It can be anything from 1,000 Rand to like 8,000. So somewhere in amount in the middle somewhere I would assume we need to pay. And then it's just basically the waiting process. Wait to be matched, wait for the 60 days, and then, you know, we go and obviously collect our child. We can also decline an application, so if we get presented with a child and we just don't feel comfortable with what we've been presented with, we can decline it. And that shouldn't impact us in any way. But that is basically our adoption journey. So we had to get hold of an agency or child welfare. We then have to go to orientation. From orientation, you got to fill out all your paperwork. So your paperwork's done and completed, you get called in for a personal interview. Once your interviews are done, you go to a workshop. Once your workshops are done, they do a house visit. Once the house visit is done, you hand in your portfolio. Once your portfolio is handed in, you pay. Once you've paid, only then will your profile get presented to a mother. And then it's basically up to the birth moms. Once the birth mom's chosen your profile, she obviously gives birth. The 60-day policy for the mother to change her mind has to go past. Only then will you be notified that you have been matched to a child. Only then will the profile be presented to you with the child. You've got a couple of days to decide. Once you've decided, a couple of more days you'll have to wait before you can then collect your child. And that last process, from you being chosen to being presented with your child, can take anywhere between 1 year and 2 years. Sometimes it can be a lot shorter, it just depends on how many people are like choosing adoption over abortion. But yeah, we really have no idea. So this is where we are at the moment, and it is really excited. Every time I think about it, I get like, oh, I can't explain it, guys. After having so many miscarriages to now being told, you know, you're approved, basically. Oh, there's one other thing. Between your profile being presented to a mother and handing in your portfolio, your profile, all the social workers sit down together at the agency of the child welfare, and they then go over your whole file and they assess whether there's anything missing, something that they haven't thought of, and if there is, then they will come back and they'll ask you for more information. So that is basically it for this update. Keep your eyes open for the next one. And I might have like start doing like baby hauls, because we've bought baby things and stuff already. And yeah, please like the video, please share it, please subscribe. I think, and I mean, I have all my previous videos with regards to our adoption journey linked below. Share it. There might be someone out there considering it, and they might want to know all the information beforehand. It really isn't a complicated process. I think the most complicated thing to this whole process is doing the paperwork. And that really is just getting all the information from your family and then going to the doctor to do your medical. It really isn't that bad. Just be prepared that you might not get exactly what you're looking for. And if you're okay with that, then you'll be fine, really. It's exciting. So I wish all you guys the best of luck on your journey. And comment below, I really would like to know where you guys are at. And like I said before, if you want to be uplifted or encouraged in any way, comment, and I promise I will reply to you personally. See you next time, guys.